Have you ever wondered what happens after we die? Is it just lights out, or is there something more? While many cultures have their own beliefs, Japan's view on the afterlife is a fascinating tapestry woven from Shintoism, Buddhism, and ancient folklore. It's not just about heaven or hell. It's a journey, a cycle, and sometimes a pretty spooky ghost story. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's explore what might happen to your soul in the land of the rising sun. First things first, we need to understand a key concept: the soul, or tamashii in Japanese. Unlike a single, indivisible entity, the Japanese tradition often views the soul as having multiple parts. One of the oldest beliefs, rooted in Shinto, suggests we have a nigamitama and an aramitama. Think of it like this: the nigamitama is your calm, peaceful, benevolent side, the part that loves, creates, and nurtures. The aramitama, that's your fiery, assertive, and sometimes destructive side, your courage, your ambition, and your raw power. When a person dies, these parts of the soul don't just disappear, they embark on a journey. According to ancient Shinto beliefs, after death, the soul travels to Yomi no Kuni, the underworld. Don't picture fire and brimstone though. Yomi is more of a gloomy, shadowy realm, a dark reflection of our own world. It was a place of decay, ruled by the goddess Iza. The story goes that after she died giving birth, her husband, Izanagi, followed her to Yomi to bring her back. But when he saw her decaying form, he fled in terror, sealing the entrance behind him. This myth established a clear separation between the world of the living and the world of the dead. Souls in Yomi were thought to gradually fade away, their memories of life dissolving into the gloom. But then, Buddhism arrived in Japan around the 6th century, and it brought a game-changing idea: reincarnation, or Rin. This concept completely transformed the Japanese view of the afterlife. Instead of fading away in Yomi, the soul was now seen as being on a continuous cycle of death and rebirth. This wasn't a one-way ticket to a new life, though. It was part of a grand cosmic wheel called the 6 realms of existence. Imagine a cosmic ladder. Where you land on your next go-around depends entirely on your karma, some of your actions, good and bad, from your past life. The 6 realms are the realm of heavenly beings, the realm of humans, the realm of asuras or demigods, the realm of animals, the realm of hungry ghosts, and the realm of hell. Let's break them down. The highest realm is that of the deva, or heavenly beings. Life here is long, blissful, and filled with pleasure. Sounds great, right? But it's a trap. Life is so good that they forget to strive for enlightenment, and when their good karma runs out, they inevitably fall to a lower realm. Below them is our world, the human realm. This is considered the most precious and opportune realm for rebirth. Why? Because while we experience suffering, we also have the intelligence and free will to understand the teachings of the Buddha and break free from the cycle of reincarnation entirely. Then there's the Asura realm, filled with powerful, warlike demigods. They're driven by jealousy and ambition, constantly fighting with the Deva. Despite their power, their lives are full of conflict and anger. Further down, we have the animal realm. Rebirth here is the result of ignorance and base instincts. Life is a constant struggle for survival, marked by fear and the inability to comprehend a higher purpose. Next is the truly pitiable realm of the Goki, or hungry ghosts. These beings are cursed with insatiable hunger and thirst they can never quench. They have tiny mouths and huge, swollen bellies, a karmic punishment for greed and stinginess in a past life. And finally, at the very bottom is Jigoku, the hell realm. This isn't a place of eternal damnation, but rather a temporary, albeit incredibly long and painful stop. There are multiple hot and cold hells where souls suffer specific torments to purify their bad karma before they can be reborn again. So, how does a soul navigate all of this? After a person dies, their soul is believed to linger for 49 days. During this time, the family performs a series of important Buddhist memorial services. These rites are crucial. They're not just for mourning. They are meant to guide the confused soul and help it achieve a better rebirth. Every 7th day, the soul is said to face judgment, and the prayers of the living can positively influence the outcome. On the 49th day, the final judgment is passed, and the soul is reborn into one of the 6 realms. But what if a soul can't move on? This is where Japanese folklore gets really interesting and gives us some of its most famous figures, the yurei. Yurei are ghosts, but they're not just random spirits. They are souls tied to the earthly plane by a powerful, unresolved emotion. It could be a deep-seated grudge, a burning desire for revenge, sorrow, or even an unrequited love. Perhaps the most iconic yurei is the onryu, a vengeful spirit. These are typically souls of people who were wronged in life, often women who suffered betrayal or injustice. They return to the world of the living to exact a terrible revenge on those who harmed them. You've probably seen them in movies. Long black hair covering their face, dressed in a white burial kimono. This image comes from traditional kabuki theater and has become a terrifying staple of Japanese horror. They are a powerful warning. Your actions in this life can have consequences that haunt you from beyond the grave. Not all ghosts are vengeful though. Some are simply lost or tied by love. These are the yubum, the ghosts of women who died in childbirth. Their motherly instinct is so strong that they linger to care for their babies, sometimes leaving coins to buy them food or seeking help from the living. Over time, Shinto and Buddhist beliefs began to merge. The idea of ancestral spirits, central to Shinto, became intertwined with Buddhist reincarnation. It became common to believe that after the 49-day period and after several generations, the individual soul of an ancestor would eventually purify and merge into a collective ancestral spirit, a kami or god that watches over and protects the family. In this way, the dead never truly leave. They become part of the spiritual foundation of the family, honored during festivals like Oban, when their spirits are believed to return to visit their living relatives. So, the Japanese afterlife isn't a single destination. It's a complex, multi-layered journey. Your soul might be purified by your family's prayers, face judgment, and be reborn as anything from a blissful god to a hungry ghost. It might get stuck as a yurei, unable to let go of a powerful emotion. Or, ultimately, it might transcend the entire cycle and become a guardian spirit for the family it left behind. It's a system that reflects a deep cultural understanding of cause and effect, the importance of family, and the powerful, lingering nature of human emotion. It reminds us that our actions have weight and that the connections we make in this life can echo long after we're gone. What do you think? Does this intricate system of reincarnation and spiritual evolution resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey into the Japanese afterlife. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into fascinating folklore. Until next time, stay curious.